It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It's Friday! Whoa!
Friday, Bob!
Friday.
Yay! Oh, we got some noise out of him.
Whoa!
He's awake?
It's
Wow.
Friday.
It's
you know what?
Friday.
It's a little different in here without the black.
And
It is.
the curtains took a lot of the echo out. It's real.
Well, I don't mind the echo so much, but boy, it's sure different without the black.
It is. It is.
Man.
He'll look good with that color behind us, though. It's coming.
It is different. Wow. It's Friday, March
So's
4th,
winter.
2022. 7 a.m. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Hope your Friday's off to a great start and hope you got a nice, fun weekend planned. I think we got some rain moving through. Check the weather here in a little bit. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. You can do the very same thing. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you Brewed Awakening Coffee. We'll start with Baxter Regional Medical Center's main entrance lobby. Of course, follow the COVID guidelines there. Then you got Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza. Bomber Boulevard will be getting busy between now and just before 8 o'clock with faculty, staff, administration, and students going into the junior high, high school, and other school buildings there going down through Bomber Boulevard. 62 East Plaza in front of Anytime Fitness. The drive-thru's ready to go. They're ready to serve you the best coffee in town. Mochas, lattes, frappuccinos. They've got pumpkin spice and French vanilla. They've got cinnamon rolls and apple turnovers and cherry turnovers along with muffins and scones, and you name it, they've got it. Brewed Awakening Coffee has got everything for you. So stop by today. Any of the 3 locations are ready to serve you the best coffee in town. They have the freshest roasted coffee beans money can buy. If you'd like to have some Brewed Awakening coffee at home, stop by and ask them to grind up some beans for you, ½ pound, 1 pound, pound and a half, or even more. Excuse me, a little bit more expensive than what you pay for coffee at the grocery store, but it is Brewed Awakening Coffee, and it is the best coffee in town. So be sure to check them out today. 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening Coffee. And we invite folks to have coffee with us down here. Doing a little remodel here. You see the difference in the backdrop here. We got the white walls and stuff. And
See all the screw lines. And
so the coffee pot is now over here. So anyway, come join us sometime for coffee. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive in Mountain Home. Love to have folks stop by and have coffee with us. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Be sure to try them out today. Stop by and get a cinnamon roll or a scone or a muffin, whatever you like, and enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you can dream it up, they can probably brew it up. They've got espresso shots and everything. Once again, Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. They do a great job at all 3 locations to bring you the best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Bruce, Brad, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone there can help you for pre-planning or the passing of a family member, friend, loving, whatever it may be. Excuse me. They're very caring, loving, and understanding. You see with all our respect on the screen right there, that's not a graphic that Scooter just puts on the screen. This is how they do business on a daily basis. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, a very gifted, talented group of people all across the state of Arkansas and in western Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I'll say it again. Those with money want power. Those with power want money. Once they have both, they want to control everything possible. Such is the problem with politics, not only in our country, but in other countries as well. The Russian president seeks control of Ukraine and its people, but I pray, Lord, that Putin is defeated. Give someone power, then add some money in the mix, and these people get crazy over controlling others. Look at Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci. Power, money, and got control of everyone's personal health. So, Lord, I pray, protect us from these that seek to control us. Once some people get this way, we don't know who to trust. So let us trust only in Jesus Christ. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
Now what Bob's been waiting for.
He even asked.
No.
The weather.
There was no ask in it. It was a told.
I heard. Yeah,
when he was singing,
he told me he liked the trumpet. And so we're staying with that, and we got a show to do.
Okay.
The weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have to pick between Scooter singing like a dog and his tail caught in the door, or the trumpet. Take your pick. And I said,
they're both good.
Stick to the trumpet.
He just kind of leans more to the trumpet. I understand.
Yeah,
but
they're leaning to it.
Anyway,
back at the ranch.
Back for the weather. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. Your full-time professional award-winning real estate team. Realtors you recommend to a friend. Always busy, but never too busy to serve you. It's time to take a peek at the White River.
On their way back down to Hot Springs to the Century 21 meeting for some more awards today.
Yep. Sure enough. Wow. Beautiful sunrise this morning looking over into Cotter, Arkansas. And the camera's mounted in Marion County, Arkansas, looking into Baxter County, city of Cotter. You see the 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen and the railroad bridge over there on the just behind that bridge. I don't think we can't see it on that camera, but do you have the other camera going?
Yeah, but I don't think it's on that shot.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit closer shot. You can see in there, I think it's going to zoom in on City Hall down there in Cotter now.
There's City Hall.
There's City Hall, fire department and stuff downtown. You can go to retiredarkansas.net and check out all the listings with the Z Team while you enjoy all the camera shots here on both of the live cameras. Both cameras mounted in Marion County, Arkansas, looking across into Baxter and the beautiful White River that separates the two counties. And like I say, there you go. There's that other shot. You see the beautiful White River there. You've got Contractors Trust on the right-hand side of the screen. The city of Cotter and a beautiful sunrise this morning over Cotter, Arkansas.
How well could you live if you were paid $1 per fish that's caught from that bridge until contractors every day? I mean to tell you.
Boy, there's a beautiful shot of the bridge. Wow, very nice. That's a pretty shot this morning. Getting some green in there now. Look at that. Look at that field back behind the railroad bridge on the hill. Not bad at all.
And there goes one of them fishermen.
There you go, heading upstream. Beautiful shot this morning. You can look at these at retiretoarkansas.net, and you can enjoy them all throughout the day. They're 24/7, and just beautiful shots of the White River at Cotter, Arkansas. Be sure to check out all the listings with the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. Now, they're ready to serve you both in Arkansas and Missouri. From Gainesville, Missouri to Mountain View, Missouri to Mountain View, Arkansas, back over into Marshall, and all points in between. The team's ready to go. And they're ready to serve you as we speak. 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Bob and Linda Zdora, your full-time professional award-winning real estate team. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team right now. Mountain Homes at 41, Harrison at 45, 41 at Batesville, 44 at Yellville, 36 at Marshall, 39 at Salem, Mountain View, Arkansas at 36, 39 at West Plains, Missouri. Springfield at 47. We've got 39 at Poplar Bluff, 32 in St. Louis, and 19 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota, to put things in contrast. On the radar, forgot to refresh it. Here we go. We'll refresh real quick. Anyway, a little bit of precip going on here in, I think, to our west. Of course, we do have the forecast showing some rain later on. Start out around Seattle, Washington, all the way down into northwest Oregon, I'm sorry. Then from Sacramento to San Jose, all the way down into the Los Angeles area, you see some shower activity in California, in Oregon, back into New Mexico as well. Has some freezing precip in Montana, and other than that, no, some of that stretched over into Minnesota. I didn't see that. But for right now, I think we're in pretty good shape in Arkansas and Missouri. Take a look at Arkansas, picking up a little bit of a shower activity there north of Russellville, and I don't think that's hitting the ground yet. But you do see the radar stop picking that up. Highway 62, 412 east and west is clear. 65 to Branson, Little Rock, Cabot, Searcy, Batesville, Pocahontas. Highway 67, 167. Looking pretty good right there, as well as all the interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, and 530 in Arkansas. I-40 to Memphis, so it was pretty good. Then to Jackson, Tennessee, not bad at all. Kennett to Dyersburg, Tennessee on Interstate 155. We're in good shape there. Pulling it down into Missouri, Poplar Bluff north on Highway 67 to St. Louis, west on 160 and 60, Branson, Springfield. Looking pretty good right there as well. I-49, 44, 55, and 70. And that covers from Kansas City to St. Louis to Poplar Bluff, and then you've got basically Springfield, Rolla, back up into St. Louis on the interstates. No problems there. Southern Illinois, East St. Louis, Illinois, east on I-64 to Mount Vernon, all the way over to Evansville, Indiana, south on I-57 to Cairo, Paducah, Kentucky on I-24. Looks like we're in pretty good shape there. It'll be a nice day to do some traveling. No watches or warnings right now much for Arkansas, Missouri, other than the southern part, the southeast part of Missouri, where there's a little bit of a flood watch box, flood advisory. Southern Illinois, western Kentucky, along the Kentucky Lake area in Tennessee, that would be around mile marker 136 to 132 eastbound on I-40, where Kentucky Lake cuts in over there, and a little bit in northeast Arkansas with the rain that's predicted for this area. The 7-day forecast, we've got bright sunshiny skies today, 71 degrees, 70 on Saturday, 73 on Sunday. We have a 30% chance of showers on Saturday afternoon, 30% on Saturday night, 40 to 80% on Sunday. Sunday night, 100% chance of thunder showers, and Monday morning going to be a little bit wet getting to the studio with only a high of 50 degrees and 52 on Tuesday. Checking the drought monitors that came out yesterday, southern Arkansas is still really bad with the drought situation near south of Little Rock and basically south of Pine Bluff. So Texarkana in the southwest part of the state, which you see right here in Columbia County, we have Union County, Bradley, Ashley, and this should be Chico, I think, Chico County, with extreme drought in the southern part of the state at the Louisiana line. Missouri, not as bad. They're abnormally dry from the northern part of the state down towards Springfield, Joplin, and so much needed rain for these areas. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we've got something popped up here on I-40. It's an accident at mile marker 139.2, eastbound lane, reported at 6:50 a.m. Other than that, traffic's moving okay from Little Rock to Memphis and all across the state, Texarkana, Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, and all points in between. Let's take a look at cameras and Mountain Home, see what we've got here. Highway 5 North. There we go. You see the Exxon station and Casey's there. Highway 62, 412 Business Loop at Highway 5 North at 201. Baxter Lab traffic a little bit there, and Baxter Regional Medical Center with shift changes there. Kind of light right now, so not bad at all with the traffic situation there. Cardinal Drive will be looking east into the sunrise this morning. And there we go, we got that loaded. You see Century 21 LeMac Real Estate here. Minimum amount of traffic on a Friday morning. And a beautiful sunrise there as you see a few cars in downtown Mountain Home. Club Boulevard looking the opposite direction now. We'll be looking down the hill instead of up the hill. And let's see, hit that button there. You see Clay Maxey Chevrolet and, of course, Holly's Jewelry, and minimum amount of traffic on the east side of town as we speak. And US 63 at the Spring River. We'll take a look at that first before we hit the other two shots here. This is Highway 63 over the Spring River. Highway 9 turns left, goes to Mammoth Springs. The two trucks right here just entered the state of Missouri, so you get to see the Missouri-Arkansas state line in northeast Arkansas this morning at the beautiful Spring River. Turn on the cameras over here. Traffic cameras. We'll take a look at Norfolk Lake, Highway 62 west at Henderson. This is always a pretty shot as you see the cars heading west across the lake on Lake Norfolk. Beautiful shot there. One other camera for you this morning. We've got Black River at Black Rock. Eastbound coming out of Black Rock into Portia. Some of the water starting to recede in the field right there. And you see the cars coming across the bridge there as they cross the Black River in northeast Arkansas. Missouri Department of Transportation, travel is good in Missouri. A few construction areas going on, so plan your route accordingly. Norfolk Lake is at 554.24. Well, Bull Shoals is sitting at 659.17. Crude oil prices are high right now at $110 a barrel. Whew, man, wow. Anyway, moving on. Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 96 points, 97 points, closing at 33,794.66. Once again, the Dream Network, helping women and children in desperate situations. Our current project is, New Souls for Little Souls. Kids need some shoes in southwest Missouri, north central Arkansas, northwest Arkansas. If you can help the Dream Network, go to dreamnetwork.org and hit the donate button to help women and children in desperate situations. The morning weather and all your updates are brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, your full-time professional award-winning real estate team, 870-405-0793, always busy but never too busy to serve you. Community calendar, we have, let's see, what was I going to promote here? The VFW Auxiliary Post 97, oh, that's right, there you go. VFW Auxiliary Post 9777 Prospective and Members Potluck Meeting takes place March 7th at the VFW Auxiliary Post at 105 Veterans Way in Salem, Arkansas. The first Monday of every month, weather permitting, the VFW and Auxiliary Post in Salem host a Prospective and Members Potluck Meeting. Potluck at 6, meeting starts at 7. And let's see if I've got a phone number here. The location is 105 Veterans Way in Salem, Arkansas. I'm not seeing a phone number. Yes, I do. 501-396-9777. And with that, we're running out of time. We're out of time, so we got to go. What do we got? This Week in Real Estate coming up with Bob Zdora. Right?
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, it's Bob Zdora, the Z Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
It is time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Of course, Bob and Linda Zdora, your full-time professional award-winning real estate team. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend.
Yes, sir.
Howdy.
How we doing?
It's been a while.
It has been a little while. The weather wasn't cooperating quite as well as we would have hoped, but we're good again. Spring, you never know what you're going to get. We may still get another couple inches of snow. It's still March.
I know.
So
spring, I think, pops in around the 20th this year. So
there was little yellow flowers popping up in the garden yesterday. We were standing outside with the dogs, and I was like, okay. She had a couple coyotes.
Really?
And a lot across up the hill from us on the other side of the street. And so I got a little Shih Tzu, and she just looks like a little bunny is all she looks like. So we got to be careful with her and not let her get too far out on her own. But spring is sprung.
Spring is sprung.
It's a good thing. Good thing.
I am ready.
And we're seeing it with people being here and people driving around. Look at the license plates, and they're from all over the place. We got people coming to visit, people that are taking that reconnoitering tour of the area, just trying to see, okay, where do we want to land? And they'll come here. They may go to Oklahoma. They may go to the Fayetteville area, Springfield, Branson, go to Memphis, Nashville. And just kind of get the feel. See what we like. Yeah, how much city do we need? How much country do we want? What's here? What's there? Obviously, we have a big advantage having the three legs of the stool: the hospital, the university, the library, and then the people are actually the fourth leg of that stool. And I tell people all the time, you can buy 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in a lot of places, but you can't buy what we have here in the Ozarks. And we use Mountain Home because that's the anchor for all of this. I mean, anyone within the sound of our voice that can see us, you're in that area, and we thank you for being those that you are. I know the sheriff was on yesterday talking about such things and the quality of life issues, and that's just so important to my business and his business and to your business, whatever your business may be.
Well, you talk about being able to go to different places. Some like a little bit bigger city atmosphere.
Definitely.
Some like a little bit smaller.
Sure,
you can move to Cotter, or you can move to Gassville or Norfolk. But then with Branson and Springfield and or Fayetteville being basically, it's an easy drive. I mean, okay, so
the way they're working on 412 now, I mean, that's going to be a highway all the way to Alpena pretty soon, and you'll be able to really make time getting out that way.
Yeah, and so let's say you get half day's vacation on Friday.
Oh yeah, you can go for lunch.
Husband and wife can leave the kids somewhere with grandpa, grandma, and they take off to Branson for a weekend. Easy drive. So
yeah. And that's the good thing. I mean, you can go any place you want, get anything you want, and then still be back here in time to put yourself to bed in your nice, safe, Ozark home here. Mm-hmm. So it's a big difference in life for people. And then some manage to adjust better than others. Some people don't like it as well, and so they'll find something, move into something bigger, and so they'll go to a Branson or a Springfield, Fayetteville, and go from there.
Sure. And in the springtime, I like to sleep with the windows open at night, and I'll have bars on the windows.
That's part of it too. That's part of it too. That is true. But it's, like I say, people are coming and they're calling. Houses are going under contract in a day. They're not getting out of the office. So when you get a listing and you'll say, we got a this or that, and oh wait, I got a guy, and it's gone before. And you're seeing that coming on with the ones that come on as pending and stuff. A lot of those, and it's not like anybody's trying to hide anything. It's just that's the way the market is. People have got people that are waiting for homes, and the number of we had some interesting things with new agents and new agencies. There's a lot of new agencies that are up here, and they can sometimes they don't know what they don't know as far as they're from other places and they're taking listings here, and then they can't service that listing because they don't want to drive this far. If you're agents from Jonesboro really shouldn't be taking listings here. I mean, we would never do that. I would never take even Harrison for that matter. I just wouldn't do it. I would call an agent in Harrison, take a referral, whatever, and let them, because they're there. That's their territory. They know that. They're going to be there. They're going to be able to stop by that house and say hi or whatever it is that needs to be done. And for showings, if you get a sign call or something, can you show? Well, then we'll get a call from an agent saying, "Hey, look, could you show this guy this house that we've got?" So there's some issues with that type of thing, and so there's a lot to be said for Century 21. This weekend is a state convention for Century 21, but we're going to see friends we haven't seen for a couple of years because of
This weekend.
You realize that it was 2 years ago this week was the last normal week that you lived.
Yeah.
This week
Yep.
was like
2 years.
Monday is when literally the fan was spinning.
Yep.
And so it's been 2 years for that. So we're going to see some people that we haven't seen for a while, and build new bonds, and like I say, work on that referral network. That's very
you're at Hot
important to do.
Springs?
Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Hot Springs.
That'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
It's always fun. So, like I say, make new friends, see some old ones, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And see how they're doing in their markets. I mean, because every market is unique. Which goes back to being able to service people in your own area. There's places on TV that are advertising we got the super agents and this and that. That's all crap. Don't stick with local people that you know. You can find me at St. Peter's any Sunday. If for some reason I'm not answering the phone, find somebody who you know where you can find them. As we talk about local banks and all of the local things that go on here related to real estate. You want to be able to sit across the street. You want to be able to sit across the table from your insurance agent. You want to be able to sit across the table from your lender, from your realtor. All of these things are things that make that personal touch and makes the experience better for you as a buyer, as a seller, whatever the case may be. And we do our absolute best to do that.
Wow. What states are coming in right now?
They're all over. There is, yeah. I mean,
I got behind a couple of Montana.
Yeah.
Montana.
Sure. I mean, because we're similar to there. People tell us there's a lot of people that come from Colorado that say that we're similar to them. We don't have the mountains, obviously,
right.
But the hills and the rivers and the general topography where you're on the ground is very similar to what they have there. Mm-hmm. And except that we don't have people from California here coming to change our state. That's what they're coming. That's why they're coming. They feel that they're getting a little bluer than they want to get, a little more purpley.
Yeah.
And it's a part of life. People come from other places where they had all of these things that the state was providing, and then they want to get away from all that in the taxes. Well, but the taxes are the things that are paying for all those things that you're getting. So they move to another state, and then they want all those things again, and then they start raising fees and taxes and everything else. And it's
so the current situation, we've got Ukraine and Russia, we've got high gas prices, high oil prices. How will is that
I think that
down? Is it going to change this real estate, this crazy market?
I think that they're going to raise the interest rates a quarter point if they didn't yesterday. That was what he said after the Fed meeting the other day. And that's going to start to affect things a little. A quarter point won't hurt too bad, but as it starts to creep up, it's going to start to slow people down because you won't be able to afford as much of a house as you could before. Your debt-to-income ratio is going to be different because it's going to be more expensive. The cost of that mortgage is going to be more expensive. Right. And that's what we've run into. That's where I think things will start to slow down. But the prices this is on a national number, it was 19% last year. And they're talking about being up another 10% this year.
On what?
On housing. The
really?
Cost of housing being up another 10% this year. And we're pushing that already. I mean, we're blowing right through. When with some of these numbers, you look at them and you go, oh my God.
Let's look at some numbers.
So we can do that.
Let's do that.
This week in real estate, there were 39 new listings came on the market. 8 parcels of land, 31 homes came on the market. They range in price from $99,000 to $875,000. 5 of those 31 are taking backups already. Average price coming on the market this week is $295,000. There's a bunch of very expensive houses came on the market this week. 27 sold, 2 commercial properties, 7 parcels of land, 18 homes sold. Now you remember that we had the snow and stuff in this time frame, so nobody could get to the closing companies to get closed. But 18 did manage to get in, and they closed in a range from $50,000 to $650,000. Average sale price this week was $245,000 with 57 days on market. That's those are the houses that come on there on a day and they're gone to get them done that fast, and that's interesting number. So we ended up with $4.4 million.
Are you kidding?
In residential real estate closed this past week. 9 properties expired, 9 had price changes. There's 100 pending, waiting to close.
Yeah.
And if you want to get in on the fun, you should give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Currently, there's 155 homes on the MLS. So we picked up 4 from last week after we lost 13 the week before. So 155, and they range in price from $23,000 to $2.5 million. Year-to-year comparison for 2022, 160 homes have already sold this year for $37.5 million. Average sale price of $234,000 with 95 days on market. That dropped like 5 days on the average because of the 57 for this week. I mean, that's really... And for 21, there were 141 homes that sold for $26.6 million, an average sale price of $185 with 98 days on market. And those numbers increased, the numbers of homes that sold and the amount increased dramatically, and the days on market decreased dramatically. So that last year, as things were allegedly people thought everything was getting better. That was before Delta hit, and so people were moving. They were getting out of where they were. And I mean, last year was a literally a bumper year, and we're appreciably ahead of them.
4.4 million right after the snow. We've had basically a snowstorm and a sleet storm. I mean,
Yeah.
We've had
we were down for 3 days. Yeah, because exactly, because a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we had the same thing with the snow. You couldn't get around anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and that's just the residential. That's not counting parcels of land. Commercial properties and so there was a $1.75 million commercial property closed this week. There's a lot of other business that goes on because of the homes that sell, because people come here and they want to start a new business. Look at the new businesses that are here. All these new stores that are opening up and different mom and pop type operations, because they're mostly all mom and pop type operations. We don't have that much. The locals complain there's a lot of franchise stuff here, but there really isn't a lot of franchise there. You still have a lot of other opportunities to go out and eat or go out and spend your money in different ways. Sure. And there's a lot of that here. And because it's people coming in and saying, I always wanted to whatever.
Yeah.
And they got a chance to start all over again. They're coming from another place. They can hit the ground running. And there's some just great opportunities for people, Labor market could be a little better for, businesses trying to get up and keep going. I mean, you see restaurants with limited hours and stuff. It's kind of it's got to be frustrating on their part to come and spend that kind of money to get a business opened up, build it, refurbish it, whatever it is you're doing, put a new kitchen in and everything. Yeah. I mean, you know how much this, it costs to do that, and to not be able to get it going, it can be difficult to do, but it'll all come around. It'll all be all right.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, check out the website retiredtoarkansas.net, and you cover parts of Missouri.
Oh yeah,
and of course,
we cover Linda and Darlene are both licensed in Missouri. Reese is born and raised down in that Calico area and south down there. He knows all those little back roads and everything else down there. He does. And Sam McMaster, yes, it is. Sam McMaster's done a great job here with us, and he's a military relocation professional as well. And we're just, we're moving forward, and the team is doing very good, and we're able to help a lot of people in a lot of different ways because of that team. I think that even when it was me and Linda, I thought that we were better than just being an individual, and now taking the rest of them on and helping them to get to where they are is a big deal.
That's
a big
good.
deal, and we've helped a lot of people because of that.
And of course, I got to mention both cameras now on retiredarkansas.net. Very nice. You can take a peek at the White River and 2 different cameras.
Yep. And you get the overlook at Cotter, and you can see the colors on the bridge at night.
Yeah.
You can see how the bridge lights up. So it's
there. It is right there. A beautiful shot of the White River.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
that is pretty. Wow. And there's the other camera. Very nice.
And
Very
that comes in and out, and you get little views of different things. You can see the railroad yard, the bridge,
Somebody
the
walking the dogs.
guys.
down there.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody, the guys out fishing on the river and stuff. You get everything on that, and it's really
Beautiful
cool.
Mid-America and North Central Arkansas.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Phone number, location.
Give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website is retiredarkansas.net. If you call the office, ask for the Z team. If you go into the office, ask for the Z team. Well, because we don't own the place. When people say, "Well, we listed our house with you." You look familiar, but not that familiar. So you want to make sure that you ask for the Z team, and we appreciate that.
You bet. All right. This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. We got the sports report coming up right now, so be
Yes,
right
indeed.
back.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for
It's Friday morning sports time, and we're wide shot this morning. We've got Coach Hope Normandy, Aidan Wilson, and you go by Maddie or Madelyn?
Maddie.
Maddie. This is Madelyn. Madelyn Lynch, and they are representing the Mountain Home Bomber swim team, or swim teams. We thought we'd change it up a little bit. These guys don't get much recognition for what they do, but swimming has been around Mountain Home High School for quite a long time. Coach Hope, we talked off the air before, and you said you've got scrapbooks and some records back to 1982.
1982, and Coach Allman is supposed to be digitizing them for available online.
Coach Allman is not here, but let's talk about Coach Allman. Who is he, where is he from, and what else does he do?
He's a Mountain Home native,
okay.
And he does our strength training, which has really changed with him.
Okay.
And he teaches English at the high school.
Okay. And he's been helping since?
He just started this year.
This is his first season?
Yes.
Okay.
Done a great job so far.
He's also the track coach, too.
Yeah. He does the throwers for track.
Oh, so he does the throwing for track. Awesome. How long have you been coaching swim for the Bombers?
1996.
1996.
I started assisting.
And who was the coach at that time?
That was you make it hard for me. Bus driver, coach Dalkey. D.A. Dalkey.
Well, we'll tell you a little story about Coach Dalkey. He has been around the Bombers for a long, long time. He was head football coach back in the late 60s, I think. He was what they used to have a course here called Arkansas Outdoors. He was my Arkansas Outdoors teacher in the 7th grade. That was 1972. So Coach Dalkey's been around a long time, and he's probably watching this. So good morning, Coach Dalkey. Great guy. One of my favorites.
He's one of the best.
Yeah, one of my favorites. And the things are progressing now that you actually have two coaches with the swim team. When does your season actually begin for the high school?
For the high school, we start swimming in October.
Okay.
And then we end at the last weekend in February.
But then also you do an off-season program, which is kind of a precursor for the swim team?
It's a growth plan. We do limited swim groups through the winter. And then in the summer, we have the Mountain Home Hurricane Summer League.
So you have a winter program and a summer program and then the high school program?
Yes.
Do you ever have any free time?
I'm retired, so I can devote all
You're
my
retired?
time.
Yeah, it sounds like this swim thing's become a full-time gig to me.
It's a full-time vocation, but I love it so much.
Yeah. I know back, and I can't tell you what years, but my daughter swam, and we really enjoyed watching that. How many schools make up the conference that we swim in? Do all of our normal conference schools swim, or do some of them not?
Not all of them swim. Our conference has about 8 schools in it.
And they're all 5A?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're 5A West for swim.
Okay. And how did we fare conference-wise this year?
We got second.
Boys and girls both?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got second to Russellville. Russellville won boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Boys just barely.
Yeah. It was like 3 points.
Yeah, 2 or 3 points.
4.
4 points.
4 points.
My bad.
Aidan Wilson has been swimming for how long?
It's a complicated question for me. I swam high school career, so that's 4 years. But whenever I was younger, I swam a total of 2 years. So you put it, it's like 6 years kind of, but mainly just 4. But which is a normal amount of time for most sports. But for swim, that's rookie numbers. I think Maddie, how long have you been swimming?
Competitively 12.
Competitively swimming for 12.
So about 3 times as long as me.
I have posted this statement 100 times on Facebook. Madelyn Lynch is the hardest working student athlete I have ever met.
Yeah.
And your work ethic should be commended.
Thank you.
It's awesome. And your parents need to be commended, because a lot of times we lose student athletes because the parents lose interest in what they're doing. And it seems to me like your mom has, I don't know if she's pushed you, but she seems like she's always supported you heavily in what you're doing.
She hasn't really pushed me. I pushed myself. I like to be better than my siblings. I like to one-up them in everything. So my siblings were involved. My sister did softball and swimming, and my brother did football and swimming. So I've just wanted to be better at one sport than them, and then I do track too. They never did track, so I'm automatically better than them.
And where does your brother live now?
He lives in South Carolina.
Okay, so in South Carolina, he can watch this at 5 o'clock if he wants to, and everything will be good. Or you can catch it on Facebook Live at any time. You can go back and watch this and then call you and chew you out for picking up.
You can ask Coach Hope. She knows it's like a thing between my brother and I.
Okay. How did your season go for you this year?
It went pretty good, actually. I was actually happy about high school season for once.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I mean by how did it go? Did you excel? Did you stay the same as last year? Compared to last year, how were you?
Break any records?
There you go.
I did way better than last year, because last year I was still in recovery from my hip surgery.
Okay.
So, but this year I was more out to just have fun. Last year I had a lot of stress about coming back, and then this year I was just I'm just gonna go have fun and try my hardest.
Okay. And I know you've set some records.
Yes.
Just personal records, or school records, district records, or state records?
School records and personal records, and then I have some of the conference records.
Aidan, you're taking notes because you're next. So
I know. I'm
we're
thinking.
We're gonna come after break, and we're gonna pick on you a little
All
bit.
right, okay.
What is the most important record that you set?
The 100 fly for the school record.
The school record?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's set for so long?
Aaron Lewis had it since '04.
So it was a long-running record, and you snapped it.
Yeah.
And then she crushed it at state.
Oh, then you beat it again?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It's almost 7:45. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, continue to talk with Madelyn Lynch, Aidan Wilson, and Coach Hope Normandy. We'll be back in just a minute.
The best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed?
We're back Friday morning sports. We're talking to Coach Hope Normandy, Aidan Wilson, and Madelyn Lynch from the swim team of the Mountain Home Bombers. Aidan, it's your turn. Are you a senior, junior?
Senior.
Senior?
Mm-hmm.
And how did your season go?
Well, it's the start. I wasn't as happy because last year I was really close to breaking one of the records, and I didn't quite get it. And actually, my friend got it, and so that really inspired me to try and get it. But I wasn't as close as I was hoping to be at the beginning of the year, and I did never end up getting that close. But I actually ended up improving on everything else pretty much, a lot. And so I was really happy with that. So the one thing that I was really hoping for in the beginning of the year didn't come to fruition, but everything else just surpassed it entirely, so I was really excited about that.
You had a good year anyway.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And the boys finished as runner-up for state?
Yeah.
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row. Awesome. And you got beat by Batesville. Did they win last year too?
No.
No. Well, that's good.
Russellville.
Batesville was good this year.
Yeah,
I will say
very,
that.
very good.
Deserved.
I have a great nephew that swims on the Batesville team, and of course I had to throw that out there a little bit.
I loved watching their relays. They were all power.
So fast.
Yeah.
So what is your best event? What is your favorite event?
My best event for a long time, and the one I was trying to break the record in, was the 100 backstroke. But I guess that's kind of up in the air now. I'm not sure. I don't know how that's going, but I think that'll probably stay.
How many events do you swim in?
At state, I swam the 100 backstroke, and then I swam the 200 IM, and
IM meaning for folks that don't.
Oh yeah. What is it? Individual medley.
Mm-hmm. Individual medley. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all 4 strokes in succession: fly, back, breast, freestyle. And then I swam a couple of the relays, the medley relay, which is the same but relay, and then the 400 relay.
Okay, Maddie, what did you swim?
I swam the 200 free, 100 fly, 200 free relay, and 400 free relay.
And the relays are made up of 4 swimmers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And did your relay teams set any new records this year?
Yes, actually, the guys did at conference. We set the 400 free relay record, which is a really exciting record to get. I think everyone in that race got a personal best that day. and we like stole the record by a good margin.
Like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So tell me who your teammates were on that relay team.
So for that relay, no particular order because I can't remember. It was me, Gage Cheney, Caleb Dew, and then Brandon Belichick.
Okay. And how about you, Maddie? Did your relay team set any new records?
We didn't set any school records, but we got first in the 200 free relay and we got second in the 400 free relay, but we dropped like 5 seconds in both.
And who are your teammates on those relay teams?
On the 200 free relay, in no particular order, it was Kendra McLean, Joya Traver, Sierra Trogdon, and then in the 400 free relay it was Joya Traver, Sierra Trogdon, and Maggie Thompson.
Okay. And Coach, how does the All-State work for wrestling? For swimming. All-State for wrestling, that's...
Let me explain to you about that.
Interesting question.
Well, it's the same as all conference, first or second.
First or second.
Mhm.
And how do the relay teams come into
Same
that?
thing.
Same thing.
Mhm.
Okay. So the whole team would be recognized
Yeah,
as...
all the quartet.
Okay. That's awesome.
It is.
That is awesome. Now, the big question is to Coach Hope is, how many seniors are you losing this year?
10.
10
Yeah.
active, very important pieces of the puzzle.
All. I know it's horrible.
And how does it look coming up?
Pretty good.
We're going to have to build, but again, we have people coming up. Kendra McLean's been an absolute wonder.
She got first at state.
And
or
conference, yeah.
Conference.
And she'll bring others with her. On the boys' side, freshman Caleb Dew is solid, absolute sprinter. Brandon Belichick is going to rock it in freestyle. Just awesome there. And that. And we have others coming back who qualified for state and that. So we'll just rebuild and do what we can.
Some big shoes to fill. And
Yeah. Every season is different.
But you shouldn't have any gaps. You should be able to fill the gaps.
I'm hoping to. They may not enjoy the process.
Well, a lot to be said for that, huh, Scooter? Know how that works.
I like the comment.
Yeah, we know how that works. The swim team, out of all the sports in high school, has probably got the most obscure setup because there's nowhere to practice at school.
Yes.
And you're limited on how much time you can spend where you do practice. And are we at liberty? We can say who we were.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, all the time.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
amazing for us.
And, you know, those folks at Scooby-Doo have been supportive forever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pretty much.
it makes it a little bit difficult on the student athlete to be able to get their swim time, their water time in that they need. Will that change any with the new complex they're building, you think?
We have 3 years ahead of us to think about that.
And hope.
And hope. I'm hoping to add more time to the program with the new pool.
With the new facility.
Yeah, and we'll be able to spread out more in lanes because we only have relatively 2.5 lanes right now. Right now we alternate boys and girls days because there's like 15, 16 on each group, and we really can't cram any more in there and still have a good practice.
Freshman and sophomore year, that was interesting.
Yeah, with all the foreign exchange and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So right now, when you go to meets, Batesville has a good facility. Who else has a good facility that you guys
Russellville.
go to? Russellville.
Pocahontas. And
And folks, I'll encourage you that if you get an opportunity, you can't go to a home meet because you can't host any here.
well, you can come in summer and see Summer League.
See some summer league at the city pool.
At the city pool, it's free.
Okay. Come and watch some of those summer leagues. The Mountain Home Hurricane swim team will start up when?
They start the day after Memorial Day.
Okay. So in June, July, they'll run June, July, and August, or just
June, July.
Okay. Go there and check that out, and you will see some student athletes that give their all the time. And it's something that it's amazing to me to watch you guys swim because I don't understand. I told Coach Hope when I met y'all down at Batesville, I said, I don't understand this, so if you can help me with some paperwork that I can look at and see and kind of get an idea of what's happening. And then she would send me the results, and I still didn't understand them, but I picked and chose what I could and posted on my page. But swimming is different. It's a unique sport. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication. Aidan, when in swim season, when does your day start?
Last year I used to get up in the morning with Maddie and swim. So I think Maddie even now gets up earlier than what I'm going to say here. But the earliest I'd ever started my day was I'd get up at 5 and I would go swim. Now I don't do that, but I would get up at 5 and I would get to the pool at like 5:30 and I would swim till usually about 7 or 7:30, and then I would go to school for a full day, so then 8 hours, and then I would go, depending on the day, go swim again with my team, and then if I had anything else going on, I would go to rehearsal for the play or musical, whatever's going on, and I would get done with the day, and it would be like like 6 o'clock or even like 8, and I would just like then go home and do homework
and then die,
and then I wake back up at 5 and I go again.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you, Maddie?
I wake up at 4:15. I do some physical therapy before swim practice for my hip.
Waking up at 4:15, or okay.
And then I'll leave my house around 4:45, 5. Get to the pool around 5:15, and then I'll swim until I have a first block class on one day, and then I don't on the other day. So I'll swim till either 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and then I'll go to school. Then I'll go to the gym around 1:30, and then depending on the day, I'll either go swim again, or I will go babysit. Right now, I am going to track practice, or I'm babysitting.
What event are you doing track?
I'm doing disc, shot, high jump, and then I do sprints if they need me to.
What do you do in your spare time?
Babysit or homework.
Or homework. There you go. All right, we've got about 2 more minutes we can go. What's the future hold for you?
I'm swimming at the University of Sioux Falls next fall.
Signed on Wednesday with them, and I'm sorry I missed that.
That's okay.
Couldn't be there. How about you?
I'm swimming with Hendricks in Conway.
Have you signed already,
Yes.
or have your signing coming up?
I've already signed.
Already done it?
Yep.
Coach Hope, how many kids, I hate calling them kids, how many student athletes have you put into college swimming?
About 10.
About 10. And it seems to be not only in swimming, but in all the sports. Mountain Home's starting to get more recognition from the colleges, and there seems to be more student athletes going on to the next levels. Do you see that too?
I do. They're taking it up a notch, and we're getting recognized. So, they're looking at Mountain Home athletes.
And Facebook gives you that exposure, believe it or not, that people don't realize is there, and it's a good thing. And we commend you guys for what you've done and accomplished, and the dedication y'all have put in for 12 years and for the last 6 or 7 years, maybe a little bit longer. And I don't know what to say. It's just, if you haven't seen a swim meet, you need to go check it out. How many teams, I need to ask Coach, how many teams do diving?
Not many.
Not many?
But enough to win.
But enough to win.
It's a good 30 points starting off for them if they're diving. It's a lot.
So they score with the swim team?
Yes, it's considered an event in the swim program.
So anybody that doesn't have a dive team, you scratch.
Gives that up.
It's a little rough.
Wow, that hurts.
Yes.
So therefore, if they separated them, we'd have lots of state championships.
If they separated them.
Except
No,
they
Batesville
aren't going to,
doesn't
because
have a dive
college
team.
has it together.
Oh, okay.
Batesville pulled it off without a dive team instead of Mountain Home on the boys' side.
Our
first and
girls'
second.
side did.
Yeah.
Girls, yeah.
Yeah, back in my sophomore year, we won without a dive team too.
Awesome.
Mountain Home can get it done.
Yeah.
They can do
Even on a handy. We need the handicap, otherwise we're just too good.
There you go. Guys, thank you for joining us this morning. I've got to make a quick announcement real quick before we go off the air, so we'll do this. There's going to be a Taco Soup Tuesday is what they're calling it. It's a fundraiser to end human trafficking. It's being put on by Into the Light. And that soup dinner is going to be Tuesday, March the 15th from 4 to 7. at the River Bible Church on Highway 62 East. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week. Scooter, take us away.
All right, we'll see everybody on Monday.